Right, here we are again. Me talking, you listening, and don't pretend you don't like it. You're here on purpose, I know. Tonight we are talking about morality. I know, calm down, I'm rolling my eyes too. But stay with me, yeah? I promise nothing educational will happen. So, apparently everyone's getting fit these days, huh? Morally, not physically. God forbid we try that. No. Now it's all about working on yourself. Publicly, loudly, with a ring light and a discount code. I walked past someone the other day crying in their car, with perfect lighting. Well, if your breakdown has a glow, darling, that's not healing. That's content. It's just the way people talk now. I'm in my healing era. Era? Love. You're not a Marvel character, you know that, right? You just blocked your ex and bought a beige jumper. Relax. The thing is, everybody wants to be a better person, but only if someone's watching. It's like the gym, but instead of lifting weights, they are lifting quotes from Pinterest. I tried joining this so-called moral gym once. Walk straight back out. Too many people doing emotional squats for the camera, and nobody wipes the machines. Metaphorically, or literally. But that's the world now. People stretching their empathy on Mondays, running for accountability on Tuesdays, and by Friday they are bench pressing guilt for engagement. So, welcome to the moral gym, where everyone's trying to look virtuous. Nobody's actually improving. And the only thing getting a real workout? It's my patience. So, if you're ready, good. If you're not, well, great. What burns heals? And you already knew what you sign up for. People say self-improvement starts with looking in the mirror. Yeah, I tried that once. Didn't like the attitude, so I stopped. But apparently, everyone's on a personal growth journey now. A journey. Love, the only journey you've been is from your bed to the fridge and back. Maybe twice. And honestly, same. Everywhere you look, someone's working on themselves. Spiritually, emotionally, aesthetically, and always during golden bloody hour. Of course, healing looks better in warm light, I know. Self-improvement used to be private. You would read a book, cry in silence, maybe buy a candle if you're feeling particularly broken. Now you write a caption about boundaries and cry on Instagram stories with violin music. People don't heal quietly anymore. They do emotionally unboxing videos. Hi guys, welcome back to my trauma. No, thank you. Keep the receipt. I miss when people had secrets, real secrets, not this I'm being vulnerable performance. They don't reveal absolutely nothing except their good side. Authenticity has become choreography. A carefully edited cry, 2 tears, symmetrical, and a ring light set to confession. If you're crying on HD, you're not heartbroken. You are filming a pilot. Everyone's a motivational speaker now. No qualifications, just heartbreak and Wi-Fi. I remember, I scrolled past a girl who said healing isn't linear. And then she tried to sell a course to make it linear for $89.99. Bargain, really. Trauma, but make it profitable. Boundaries used to be simple. You didn't like someone? You avoid them. Done. Now people create cinematic reels about cutting people off, slow motion, sun flares, jazz hands. Grow up. And don't get me started on my truth. My truth, your truth. Well, if everyone got a personalized truth, then it's not truth anymore. It's marketing. And we are all competing in the empathy Olympics. Who suffered most, who forgave fastest, who posted first. Gold medal for emotional gymnastics. Congrats. People want credit for grow like his loyalty points. Healed 5 times this month. Get my free latte, please. I wish healing worked like that. I would be bloody invincible by now, Then there's the one who vanished for a year, come back calmer and say absolutely nothing. And you know what? Those are the ones who really changed. The rest of us are just here making noise. And look, I'm not against becoming better. I'm against turning it into a TV show. Being a decent person doesn't need a caption. It's the baseline. Like brushing your teeth. You don't post your oral hygiene journey, do you? I mean, some of you do. Leave it. But silence doesn't sell, does it? No one goes viral for minding their own business. So we keep talking, keep performing, keep pretending we are operating like iPhones. New software, same problems. Welcome to the personal best era, where self-improvement isn't about becoming better, just looking better while pretending to change. You know what's worse than fake people? Fake companies pretending to be people. Honestly, corporations used to just sell things. Shoes, shampoo, chicken nuggets that probably shouldn't exist, but simple. Now they are trying to sell morality. Like Tesco suddenly woke up enlightened. Every brand has a cause now, and it's never real. They pick causes the same way I pick meal deals. Whatever's trending and cheap. This month we stand for mental health. Do you? Then maybe stop giving your staff panic attacks for sport. They used to hire models. Now they hire model consultants. Someone in a beige blazer going, "Okay guys, this toothpaste needs to speak to the oppressed." Please, it's mint. Calm down. And we fall for it, because we want to shop ethically. And only if the ethical thing is still on sale and available for next day delivery. Remember when Nike posted about equality? People burned their traces on camera. And Nike sold out the next day. And probably the CEO toasted marshmallows over the flames. That's not activism. That's capitalism doing Pilates. Every apology from a company sounds like it was written by ChatGPT after a concussion. We are listening. We hear you. We're learning. No, you're not. You're losing customers and panicking. They plant trees with one hand and offshore profits with the other. Sustainability, they say. Mate, your packaging takes long to decompose than I take to get over a breakup. And that's saying something. And have you seen the oil companies rebrand? Green logos, cute little wind turbines in ads, while in the background they are drilling like the planet's a pinata. We care for the earth. Yes, of course you do. That's why you're hearing it as a perfume. Fast food chains posting rainbow logos for pride. Beautiful gesture. Except the staff still aren't paid enough to afford the chips. Love wins, wages don't. Everything now is brand purpose. You're not buying moisturizer, you're buying empowerment. Apparently. Because nothing says feminism like a £75 cream made by someone paid 3 pence an hour. And when companies really screw up, they release a limited edition t-shirt. All signs forgiven if it comes in pastel. It's poetic, really. We killed religion and replaced it with logos. And now brands preach morality to us, one advert at a time. Your coffee cup says, "Be kind." Meanwhile, the barista is on 0 hours contract crying in the staff room. But sure, kindness. And the sustainability thing? My God, our packaging is now 30% biodegradable. Great. So, in 400 years, one corner of that box will disappear. Wow, that's progress. Every press release sounds like a sermon. We are committed to change. Are you? Then change the paychecks, not the font, alright? They host panels on equality while negotiating salaries behind closed doors. They say, we're starting a conversation. Yeah, mostly with shareholders. At this point, a real ethical company wouldn't post anything. They would just quietly do the right thing. But that doesn't get likes, does it? Morality isn't profitable unless it's visible. Invisible good doesn't convert. That's why companies discovered that empathy is killable, cheaper than reform, and way easier to market. So, next time you see a brand posting a black square, a rainbow, a tree, or a candle, whatever, just remember, it's not message, it's KPI. Alright, but let's zoom out for a second. Because the moral gym is not just full of people showing off or companies pretending to be saints. It's run by the system that built the bloody thing. The virtue economy, where outrage is currency, guilt has an interest rate, and everyone's morally overdrawn, but still spending. Once upon a time, morality was philosophy. Now it's marketing department with kombucha budget. Being good used to be hard, I know, but now it's expensive. You don't need to change anything about yourself. Just buy better branding. Recycling? Well, that's not saving the planet, mate. That's saving your conscience. You throw a bottle in the blue bin and suddenly you're a Captain Planet. Meanwhile, the bin lorry is pumping enough fumes to age you 5 years. You know that, right? The system realized something dangerous. People don't actually want to be good. We want to feel good. And feelings? Wow, feelings scale beautifully. Every time we click donate, some interns update a spreadsheet and get praise for increasing compassion metrics. Generosity God's analytics now. Imagine if you need to explain this to your ancestors. Every crisis has merch. Candles for this, bracelets for that, tote bags for wherever's fashionable to care about. Because empathy apparently needs accessories. It's like Pokemon, but with trauma. Outrage? That's the real moneymaker. The algorithm loves it. You get hungry, you scroll longer. You scroll longer, they get rich. Congratulations, you're basically on a treadmill powered by your own misery. Nuance? Doesn't exist. Complexity? Too heavy, doesn't fit in a tweet. So everything becomes binary. Good or bad, saint or cancelled, hero or villain. No grey areas. Grey isn't aesthetic enough. Remember when people used to say, agree to disagree? Now, it's agree or I'm emailing your employer. We call it accountability, but it's not. It's entertainment. The Colosseum didn't close. It just got Wi-Fi. And politics? Please. Governments flex morality now. They talk like influencers, apologize like PR interns, and legislate like they are writing captions. Nothing gets fixed. It just gets announced. They host summits with branded lanyards and bamboo backdrops. Meanwhile, the planet's melting like an ice lolly in July. But it's okay. The recycling bins at the event were so cute. The system loves moral consumers. People who complain, buy something ethical-ish, and move on with a sense of achievement. Predictable, reliable, recurrent payments in human form. Even rebuilding's been franchised. Che Guevara, for example, on a t-shirt made in a sweatshop. Revolution, but make it in polyester. And when we finally burn out, when the outrage fries our last 2 neurons, the system sells us self-care. You've done enough. Rest, recharge, buy this candle. And we do it, because even exhaustion is monetized. It's an endless loop, Rage, guilt, purchase, repeat. Like a washing machine, but it never actually gets clean. Morality used to be a compass. Now it's a subscription plan. Virtues become performance art. And the applause? Data. The worst part? The system didn't steal our morality. We sold it, willingly, for validation, for convenience, for the dopamine hit. Real virtue is quiet, It doesn't trend, I know. It doesn't ask for followers, it doesn't wear merch. But quiet doesn't make money, huh? So here we are, sweating in the moral gym, burning sincerity just to look fit for the judgment. Okay, that's enough moral cardio for one night. If you're still here, well, congratulations. You survived the full workout of hypocrisy, outrage, and light emotional dehydration. When you leave the gym sore but pretending you enjoy it? That's what morality feels like now. a constant take in the part of your brain that still gives a damn. Everyone wants to be good, but no one wants to do the boring bits of being good. The unsexy stuff. The small, quiet, inconvenient things that don't photograph well. Real decency doesn't trend. It doesn't ask for applause. It's not something you post. It's something you do. Usually when no one's looking, and absolutely no one's clapping. But we lost patience for subtlety. Now everything's either public, virtual, private guilt. There's no middle ground. Either you perform empathy, or someone accuses you of not having any. And that's fucking exhausting, huh? No rest days in the moral gym. Just constant reps of pretending you care more than you actually do. Maybe that's why silence feels rebellions again. Because the algorithm can't monetize what it can't hear. Imagine if we stop announcing our goodness. If we just did it. No hashtags, no soft piano, no limited edition merch. Just actual decency. Quiet, free, messy. Like us, human. That would be real strength. Not righteousness with apps. Not PR-approved compassion. Just showing up, for people. Even when the lighting's terrible. Morality isn't a gym. It's a mirror. And most of us avoid looking too long because the reflection blinks. So, go on. Log off, stretch your conscience, and let your virtue have a nap. It's tired, I know. You're tired. We are all tired. So, stay loud when it matters. Stay quiet when it counts. And for the love of all things human, stop filming everything. Uninfluenced, unpaid, unfiltered. I'm Jackman. And this was the Unfiltered Outsider.